Hey Bank Beauties, Tony Roberts here of TonyRoberts.co, and I want to record this really quick video to kind of show you some results and some receipts in regards to using hashtags in order to grow your Instagram account. So as you can see here, this is a recent picture that I posted, and I participated in an Instagram themed content day, which is Flashback Friday. And usually I don't participate in those type of content days, but today I decided to do so. And I'm just going to start off with kind of showing you some of the results that I was able to get with this, okay? So let's go to my hashtags real quick. And once I kind of just show you these results, then I'll explain the strategy behind it. So as you can see, I have my caption here, I have my picture, and then I posted my hashtags here in the comments. And I'm going to go through every single one of these hashtags to kind of show you where I stand in regards to this. So this is my actual brand hashtags. My name of my brand is Beauty Into Bank. You all should know that. And I always include that hashtag with most of my posts. So yeah, I'm going to show up all over the place for that. This is also a hashtag for my community. I call my followers and my community Banked Beauties. So this is my hashtag for my community. And then the next hashtags, the rest of the hashtags are hashtags that I strategically put in here in order to get exposure and gain more followers and get my content found. So let's go ahead and go through. I'm going to go through all of these to kind of show you where I stand. Now, before, the purpose of using hashtags is to gain exposure, gain more followers, and get more eyeballs on your stuff. And a lot of people, unfortunately, use hashtags in the wrong way. So as you can see, this is a hashtag called Glittergasm, and I show up here on the top post. So as you can see, if you scroll down a little bit, currently it has 27.1K posts. If you scroll down a little bit, there's my picture. Now, this is a smaller hashtag, right? It doesn't have that many posts in there, but it's still relatively good for, gaining some exposure. Now, the purpose of, again, using hashtags is to use hashtags that are going to be able to get you exposure, but not be too saturated to where when you use it, you're going to be drowned out with all of the posts that are in there. You want to use hashtags that are big enough to get you exposure, but not too big for you to be drowned out and not actually get on the top page. So the purpose of using hashtags is to get on the top page for that particular hashtag, because if you show up on the top page, then you're actually going to get more exposure and you're going to have a better chance of getting your content seen and gaining more followers. So that hashtag Glittergasm is a smaller hashtag, but it's still decent size to kind of get some traction going. Next hashtag is Makeup Blogs. And I showed up I'm the very first one, interestingly enough. And this is it's a smaller hashtag, 10.5K followers, but it's still, like I said, a decent sized hashtag. Now, the common misconception here about hashtags is that you have to have like tens of thousands of followers in order to kind of compete for bigger hashtags, but that is not true. As you can see, I have a following of 6,800 people, but I've still been able to show up on the top page for hashtags that have up to 500,000 posts in them. And here is why. The reason why is because I have really good engagement and really good interaction on my content. And this is why I tell you guys, do not worry about, getting your followers and all of that up. That is good, and that's going to come with time, but you really need to be honing in and focusing on getting your engagement up and getting your getting your interaction and getting people to actually interact with your content. If you have 10,000 followers but only 10 people comment on your post, that doesn't make any sense, and that's not working for you. So let me go to a larger hashtag to kind of show you what I mean here. Let's see, what's a larger hashtag? I think, okay, if I go to beauty influencer, where is it at? Beauty influencer. This is a larger hashtag, right? It has 335,000 followers in it. But if you scroll down here, you see I'm showing up on the top page. And you can tell when you're on the top page, you see top is highlighted. And then if you go to recent, that is highlighted. I'm showing up here on the top, right? I just scroll down a few rows and there I am. And a lot of people would think that you can't show up for that because you have so many we have so many posts within this hashtag. But again, it is not based off of your numbers or your followers. It's based off your engagement. That's how the Instagram algorithm works, right? It rewards you for engagement. It rewards you for interaction, and it rewards you from getting your community involved and interactive with your content. Let's go to another one real quick. And I'm not going to go to every single one, although I did show up. I went through and I checked all of these actually, and I'm showing up on the top page for all of these. So this is another bigger one, under the radar makeup. Oh no, this is a smaller one, but I think I still showed up here for it, although it's a little bit further down. Let's see, is it showed up? Yeah, I think I showed up for it, but I can't find it right now. But let's go back. Let's go to female bloggers, right? Female bloggers is a relatively smaller hashtag. It only has 7.9K, but again, it's still relative to my content and to my account, and I showed up as the very first post. There's another bigger hashtag in here too, beauty blogging. Is that the one? So, okay, we have beauty blogging here. We have 128K posts within this hashtag, but still, I was still able to show up even with my account that doesn't necessarily have, tens of thousands of followers as of yet. But even with my 6,800 followers that I have and my engagement that I was able to get on this account, on this post, I still was able to show up, even though it has 128,000 posts in there. Contour and highlight. Let's see about this one. All right, so let's scroll down a little bit here. There we go. So I'm a little bit down, a few rows down, but I still showed up on the top page there, right? So I'm just showing you this, ladies, to kind of show you the evidence of, it's really important to focus on your engagement and getting your interactive and making connections and getting your people to comment on your stuff. So this one is a big one. Look at this. This is a beauty vlogger. When I tell you this is a huge hashtag, y'all, 616,000 posts, right? But still, even with my account, I showed up very near the top, right? I'm only 4 rows down, right there, smack dab in the middle, right? So that is the power, ladies. This is the power of having hashtags, knowing the hashtag strategy that you need to follow, being very strategic, in how you post, and focusing on building those connections and interactions with your following and getting them to engage with you, okay? Now, let me kind of just break down a little bit of how I posted this. Now, I see a lot of women and a lot of ladies, in the beauty industry, they'll post and participate in the Instagram content days, right? Throwback Thursday, Flashback Fridays, Women Crush Wednesdays, Woman Crush Wednesdays, and all of that. But they'll just post a really short caption or something, or they'll just post a single hashtag Flashback Friday, or they'll do hashtag Flashback Friday and with a little, 1 or 2 sentences or something, or some emojis. Listen. You have to be posting with a purpose. And you can't just be out here in these beauty influencer streets on Instagram expecting to grow your account and actually, gain traction and get exposure and be optimal with your strategy with just posting these really shallow captions. So as you can see, I participated in this Instagram content day, but my caption was very, very purposeful, right? I told a story with this actual caption. I talked about how this was from back in 2012, and how I was just getting started in makeup and still learning the process of makeup application, how this was an experiment. I told my story. I was very engaging in my content, and I also encouraged them to interact, right? I had my call to action, CTA, call to action. I told them, go ahead and post. I asked them a question and say, what about your makeup has changed over the years? So I engaged them. I told them to comment. So that's what you need to also do. Ask your people to comment on your stuff. Posting actual specific things, specific actions that you want people to take. Because usually if you don't tell people what you want them to do on your content, they're just going to, double tap and keep on scrolling, if they even do that. So you need to be very clear and concise and very, very specific about what action you want your followers to take. Tell them what to do, and most likely they're going to take that action. And then also too, in addition to giving them a call to action to actually comment, I also asked them to also included a little blurb about the live streams that I recently did. I just recently did 2 live streams, one today and one yesterday, where I talked about sharing some more content, some content strategies about how to grow their beauty Instagram and grow their brand and stuff. So as you can see, I was very, very, very purposeful with my content with this caption, and I didn't just post a little hashtag with 2 sentences and a blurb. I was very purposeful. I engaged my audience. I was transparent to it as it relates to this picture, and I was very, very specific in the actions that I wanted them to take. And then I also gave them additional ways that they can get additional, that they can engage more with me and engage more with my brand and start building that more of that connection, so they can kind of get to know me and figure out and get to see the value that I offer my audience by telling them to go and check out my lives. So guys, this was just a quick little training, or a quick little receipt and tutorial to show you that you really need to be purposeful in how you post on Instagram, and not just, be very, very shallow in your content. You got to be purposeful and strategic in how you do it. And if you want to learn more about how you can do this for yourself, how you can grow your Instagram account, and how you can actually have a strategic plan that you can implement on your Instagram account to get these type of results that I just showed you here, you can go to my website, click on my website in my bio, TonyRoberts.co, and there you can get access to a ton of different resources. I have so many resources available to you where you can learn more information about how to grow your Instagram account, how to grow your Instagram, your brand, how to plan and launch your beauty business. As you can see, this is one of my flagship courses, the Plan and Launch Your Beauty Biz Blueprint, which actually shows you how to launch your beauty blog, and actually how to plan out your profit strategies. So you can go here and click on the Get Your Blueprint button to learn more. Also, if you are really specifically interested in Instagram strategies specifically, I have a whole digital store that you can go to learn more about that. I have I think about 5 or 4 different products in here. This first product is all about Instagram. This is the Your Path to Beauty Profits video series. It's a 6 live stream replay package, which shows you every single thing about Instagram. It goes into in-depth about how to create engaging beauty Instagram content, how to come up with beauty content ideas, how to use hashtags to grow your beauty account. A very in-depth training. Like, that is a very in-depth training. Like, that alone is worth the price of this. How to promote your beauty account and content, and so forth. And then this is also better used when in conjunction with the Insta Beauty Content Planner. As you can see here, there's an Insta Beauty Content Planner that actually tells you how to break down your content and how to actually strategize your content, plan ahead so that you are posting with a purpose, and actually getting the best performance possible from each and every single post that you put on Instagram. So as you can see, I go through there's the daily posting schedule included, the weekly posting schedule, the seasonal posting schedule, content topics and categories, how to break that down, content creation tips, and then the beauty business mindset. And then I also have the beauty niche planner as well to teach you how to figure out your voice and what your specific passion and purpose in beauty is. And then I also have some checklists that goes along with the resources, with the video series, and with the planners that I have. And these are going to help you actually streamline the implementation of everything that's within these resources. So this is a helpful resource to help you with the streamline and organization of the whole thing. So this whole digital store is all about Instagram. So if you're really interested in growing your account on Instagram, I would suggest that you check out these resources inside of my shop page. And if you want more personal help with it. Maybe you feel like you've been trying to go at this for a while by yourself, but you just haven't been able to get the traction, the momentum that you've been looking for. Then I invite you to go ahead and check out my Work With Me tab. There, you'll be able to learn more about my one-on-one consultation services. There's a video overview where you can I give an overview of all of the consultative services that I offer. I also have some receipts listed there from my past clients and students, and then you'll be able to see all of the different services, consultative services that I offer: Clarity Call, Custom Instagram Audit. This is for you if you are really just laser focused on growing your brand and just growing your entire brand around Instagram. This will be a good option for you. We have custom strategy sessions if you want to build a more holistic business where you're focusing on Instagram, but also want to build out your beauty brand on your blog and your website, and you need a content and strategy, promotion strategy, and income strategy for both of them together, your blog and your Instagram. As well, I touched on YouTube and Facebook and things like that. That would be ideal for you as well. And then I have some accountability calls, and you can read about that more. But if you just really just kind of want to get clarity on all of this and just really want to have somebody that's going to listen to what your specific struggles are and what you need specific help with, then go ahead and book your clarity call. Your clarity call, there's going to be when we get on the phone for about 30 minutes, and I'll listen to what your specific struggles are and what your challenges are, and then I'm going to discuss how I can help you overcome them. So by the end of the clarity call, you're going to know exactly how we can work together and how I'll be able to help you and benefit you to help you accelerate your path to get into your overall vision and your goal with your beauty business. So hopefully that this video was helpful and informative and educational to you. Again, if you want to work further with me or get access to any of my resources, you can always go to my website there, TonyRoberts.co. Thank you so much for tuning in to this video. And if you want to connect with me further, make sure that you go ahead and follow me here over on my Instagram account. And I look forward to possibly working with you soon in the future. Until next time, bye.